rock and roll here at the ASB Stadium. The Mountaineers in town to take on the Pirates. Win, continue, lose, go home. Leisure will start with it. And the big unit will try. Slick and Link will get a hold of it. It's good to see him back on the court after rupturing his patella. Campbell. Block by both Smith and Boucher.
Great scrambling defense early from the Pirates.
And that mid-range jumper from Kevin Smith will hit it right away.
And that scrambling defense leads right away to points on the other side. Good job transferring from the defensive to the offensive end.
Zane Meal with it here for the Taranaki Mountaineers. Luke Martin up on him. Down it goes to Aaron Bailey-No. Nice little hook shot, and he will get on the score sheet early.
And he doesn't have a lot of range on the jump shot, but he does a great job of scoring around the basket. He puts his head down, and he just bulldogs his way in there. And it's tough to keep out because he's a pretty stout individual, and he's got a good, strong post game.
Boucher, the top of the key here for the Pirates. Looks inside to feed it to Kevin Smith. He can't handle the pass. It will be Naki ball.
And we can see what kind of game it's going to be tonight. Both teams playing very physically, defensively, putting their bodies onto the offensive players, not letting them get to the spot that they want to be at. And that's the way they have to play because both these teams, it's really do or die right now.
Bailey-No. Jack Leisure goes inside the three. Nice little floater, a little too strong. There's Marcus Campbell looking to get a hold of it, puts it up. Might have been blocked a little bit there by Kevin Smith. Like to see that replay.
Well, there's the offensive rebound we were talking about, though. It's really, the Pirates have their job cut out for them tonight, trying to keep guys like Campbell off the weak side of the glass. They played pretty good defense initially, but he got the rebound, got the putback. Apparently got the foul in there, got a little contact putting it up. But how could you tell, though? His arm was about 7'3" up there. Everybody else is about 5'7".
He is a big thing-a-ling, Casey. Let's be honest. Do you think he's got a bigger wingspan than Martin Eady?
I don't know about if he's got bigger wingspan than Martin Eady. They're both quite long, but I'd say overall, with that height, he's probably a bigger and much more effective player right there around the paint.
Well, he is sitting 5th on the player power rankings. He's in the top 10. Sitting at number 5 is Marcus Campbell. And you'd think if he's got to clean the glass, tonight would be the night to start doing it for the Taranaki Mountaineers. Luke Martin feeds it inside. Smith is blocked by the big thing-a-ling, and I don't even think he left his feet there, Casey. Leisure comes back the other way. Aaron Bailey-No will be fouled by Everard Bartlett.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to join in your big thing-a-ling call. I don't know. I find that a little bit distracting. But he certainly did a good job defensively there. You can see the defensive plan for the Mountaineers is he's going to be guarding Dylan Boucher and hang off.
Wow.
Clog up that lane, and not only did he block the shot, but what a great job on finding the outlet, starting the break, and earning Aaron Knoll a trip to the free throw line.
A little too strong on that occasion. Nice little teardrop shot from him. Will go down in the second one. 5-2 early days here in Taranaki up. 8:06 left to go here in the first at the ASB Stadium. This is the Barnacle New Zealand National Basketball League. Everard Bartlett on the roll. Good work from him. Will lose it. It will be stolen by Zane Meal. He's on the run now. Nice little floater goes up. And another foul called.
And Zane Meal started the season as a teammate of mine with the Wellington Saints and wasn't finding the playing time that he probably needed to develop as a player, so there was an opportunity for him to transfer to Taranaki, and I think since he's gone there, he's really flourished in that offense, you know, just getting the minutes he needs as a younger player to try and improve his game.
And with that opportunity came that last-second steal and layup to win the game down the line for him. So, yeah, absolutely, it was a good move for him.
Yeah, I was talking to Kenny Stone about that one before the game, and he said he's tried to wipe that one from the memory, but people keep bringing it back to him. So good job by us.
Luke Martin will find Everard Bartlett. Last time we saw him, he had a whale of a game, 25 points, in fact. Turning back the years, as Casey Frank said, Everard Bartlett. Luke Martin, smallest guy in the court, floats to the lane, and he gets two.
And most of the time when he's driving to the hole, he's looking to pass the ball and get that little dish for the assist, but that time he took it all the way for the nice little lefty layup.
Marcus Campbell, a little mid-range, a little too strong on that occasion. It'll just go out of bounds. Hold it here, Naki ball.
Well, if you're Kevin Mickens, that's your shot you're hoping he takes all night long. You can have that 14, 15-footer as long as you want it, but just don't bang me down in the paint and try and hook it up over my head.
Aaron Bailey-Noel will be fouled by Dylan Boucher.
And then you see Aaron Noel had a little bit of space on the outside, could have taken the jumper out he wanted, but once again, he just puts his head down, just drives straight to the basket. Such an aggressive player when he's going to the hole, and really does a nice job of finding that contact, creating the contact, absorbing it, and getting into the free throw line.
These early fouls will weigh on the Pirates a little bit later on in the game, and that man right there on screen, Coach Kenny Stone. You don't want some of your premier players sitting down when it comes to crunch time in this one tonight.
Yeah, depth certainly is not the Auckland Pirates' biggest strength, and the foul trouble as it mounts up causes them a lot of problems.
9-4, 7:14 left to go here in the first. Mickens will find Boucher over to Bartlett. Bartlett skips and hops through the lane. Back to Boucher. Nice bounce pass into Mickens. He'll put up one on the baseline. No good. There's Marcus Campbell with a massive rebound. He'll kick it up to Jack Leisure. Jack Leisure pulls up from long three. Yes! Oh, man!
That's Jack Leisure's specialty in transition with the pull-up. It's a shot he loves to get off, and he does a great job of hitting it more often than not.
Mickens finds Luke Martin. He'll put up a three, looking to answer. Cannot do so. Aaron Bailey-Noel comes down with the rebound. Zane Neal now on the run here for the Naki. Weaves his way through the lane, high off the glass. Beautiful move from him. Wow, right in Kevin Mickens' grill. Nice.
And once again, the Auckland Pirates just don't have a lot of energy to start off the game. It's been a consistent problem with this year with the home dates. And the Taranakis come out ready to play. They're their first time on TV this season. They're excited and they're playing like it.
Yep.
Recognize that, boy. Offensively, we're not getting anything. We got to get some movement. Let's get some early on balls. Right now we're too deliberate. We're too slow in getting anything. All right, if we can get some early on balls, let's work off of that. Okay. Defensively, though, we can't allow that kind of penetration. All they're doing is big fella gets the rebound, they're outletting it deep. We got to get back. We got to get back and find them. Our energy level's not where it needs to be, fellas. We've been through this. You know it out there. Let's go.
Let's push it down that third. Three guys back. Fuck it, go back. Hey, go easy with fouls.
Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense.
Well, it just seems like the Pirate ship might have gone off course a little bit, and Coach Kenny Stone trying to reel him back in a little bit.
Yeah, he just wants to remind them of the things that they need to do, be a little bit more aggressive, try and get some early offense going. But he certainly is right about Marcus Campbell and his ability to start the break right now. He's looking like Wes Unsold out there with that deep outlet pass, starting the break, getting down there before any of the defenders can do it, and earning easy opportunities for the Mountaineers.
Luke Martin will start proceedings off here for the Pirates. Draws a little contact. Kevin Smith, Everard Bartlett on the outskirts. Back to Mickens. Mickens has no on him. Little fade away from Mickens. Front of the iron. No go. No the rebound. Leisure now with it. Aaron Bailey-Noel. Zane Neal. 14 on the shot clock here for the Mountaineers. Inside it goes to Slink and Link, high off the glass. That's his money shot, could not convert. They will maintain possession and get a, oh, no, they won't. It will be the Pirates' ball.
Link Abrams, that is his premier weapon, the right-handed hook. I'm always surprised to see it not go in because he shoots that so well, as good as anybody I've ever seen playing in the New Zealand League, and it is certainly a devastating weapon.
That is his paycheck shot as Luke Martin just hits the deck. Everard Bartlett on the roll, puts up a nice teardrop, hits the back of the iron, no go. Bailey-Noel puts it up to Marcus Campbell, behind the back. Where is that ball, Marcus?
Not always a pretty sight when the 7'1" guys go behind the back, but pretty effective that time. He was able to keep possession. It would have been a tough play for him with the guards up there running next to him, trying to take the ball away. Kevin Smith does a good job of getting in there defensively and couldn't hold possession, but they keep the ball.
Would have been a whale of a play if he pulled it off.
Well, I would have said nothing but sparkling things that had gone well.
Jack Leisure mid-range, nothing but the bottom of the net for him.
And when he gets going early, it's going to be a much longer night for the Pirates because he's looking good right now.
And Dylan Boucher will just crash into Marcus Campbell, and he'll be called with a foul, and he cannot believe it as Dylan Boucher, with a little wry smile, kind of walks over to the line, because that's how he makes his paycheck.
Yeah, contact, contact, contact. That is what Dylan Boucher likes. And Marcus Campbell's arguing the point, saying, I had my hand on top of the ball, but Dylan Boucher did a great job of creating the contact by dribbling into him. And whether or not it was a foul, the contact was there. Once you get that body contact, if you stick your hand in, you're probably going to get the foul call. So that sends Dylan Boucher to the line. Marcus Campbell, the biggest guy on the court right now, he's not going to rebound. He's just going to go hang out down the other end of the court.
Looking for the big hang dangler, I'm sure. Marcus Campbell. Lane violation. Dylan will have yet another throw here from the charity stripe. Well, don't forget, basketball fans, go to www.basketballfan.co.nz or Bartacard. That is also on Facebook. Check them both out. Up to date pictures, news, and events. Dylan Boucher down low, looking for help. Tries to put up one of his funky reverse shots and will draw another foul down low.
Well, if at first you can't hit the first two free throws, try again and get another trip to the line. So Taranaki's probably feeling like they might have fouled the right guy, but Marcus Campbell this time, he's going to choose to rebound. Good job by Boucher there to create some contact, as always. But that's where you would like to see Campbell down in there rebounding, so the Pirates couldn't have gotten that second offensive opportunity.
Yep. I don't know.
Violation sees the point counted. I think both teams went in early, so looks like the Taranaki team might have been in there first. So 1 point for Dylan Boucher on that second free throw.
Aaron Bailey-Noel runs right through Dylan Boucher. He will get caught with a charge here. Boucher hitting the deck again and now starting to enforce his will on the game.
And that's where Aaron Knowles, here we see that first play, the violation. Both teams go in at the same time. Kevin Micka's point says it's him. He says it's him, but no, it's 1 point for the Pirates.
Marcus knows exactly what the camera is, doesn't he?
He does. The cameras might have had that one, but it showed that he stepped in first. Not exactly what he was hoping for. Referees calling it pretty tightly here in the early going. Both teams with 4 fouls apiece, just over halfway through the first quarter.
And we've got Kevin Mickens here having a few words with Aaron Bailey-Noel. And I'm pretty sure it's not about, hey, what's inside of a mince and cheese pie.
Aaron Knowles is a physical player. He's not going to step down at all. He's out there to throw his body around, try and get in, especially against a bigger, taller guy like Kevin Mickens.
He's already got one black guy. What's another one? Mickens puts up a 3-ball. Yes, sir! Kevin Mickens.
Well, that's the best way to answer physicality, with buckets. And he got 3 points there.
Abdel Hamid into the game now for Taranaki. Aaron Bailey-Noel with it. He'll put up a 3 himself, and that is well too strong. Marcus Campbell can't get it. Mickens will scratch down the bound. Away comes Boucher. Bilal Abdullah now puts it up into the paint. Can't get it to go. Marcus Campbell finds Jack Leisure back the other way. Aaron Bailey-Noel, a little floater. Marcus Campbell goes to help out. Bailey-Noel again, making some room. Can't convert. Mickens comes down with it. Well, they're getting the shots, Casey.
They are getting the shots, and these extra opportunities as the game wears on are going to yield some more points later on, I'm sure.
Houston O'Reilly for the 3-ball. Nails the trifecta.
The faster that the Pirates push the pace, the more likely they are to get some open looks in transition. And that time the defense got a little confused and left the shooter wide open at the top of the key. Josh
Perini with the ball now into the game for the Mountaineers. Jack Leisure. Houston O'Reilly played right in his back pocket. Marcus Campbell with it. 4 on the shot clock. He's going to make something happen. He'll spin, put it up. No go. And Abdallah will end up with it. 5 Boucher. Houston O'Reilly with 1 to beat. Up and in.
Great fast break there. Dylan Boucher got the quick pass, looked ahead to find his teammate. Houston O'Reilly running the lane. He does a nice job finishing the layup under defensive pressure.
Last 10 points on the trot now here for Auckland. Right back into this one, 2-point buffer for the Naki. Josh Perini. 6 on the shot clock. Jack Leisure puts it up. In front of the rim, Boucher crashes the boards. And the Pirates will get the ball.
Well, Taranaki got off to the flying start, but slowing down a little bit here. The Pirates have picked up the defense a little bit. Got a few fast break opportunities of their own and bringing in a few fresh bodies to try and keep that rotation going. They do have 3 games this week, so they can't use everything up tonight.
3 games in 5 days. Brooke Rusko puts it up. And late foul call there. Was contact early. Did get the call, though, in the end.
Didn't look like anybody was going to call that one. Looked like somebody got their hand stuck in the cookie jar. Trying to contest the shot. Looked like a little bit of arm grab, but nobody was going to call it until his teammates started screaming out, hey, what about that foul call? Eventually convincing Gavin Few to blow the whistle.
Brooke Rusko at the line here for the Pirates. Now just checking out the player power rankings. Number 1, Alex Pledger. Number 2, Jerry Smith. Number 3, Thomas Abercrombie. There's a 1-2-3 shot for you right from the Waikato Pistons. 4 is Ron Grizzard. 5 is Marcus Campbell. 6 is Kareem Johnson. 7, Josh Pace. 8, Lindsay Tate. 9, Jack Leisure. And sitting at 10 is Mika Vacona. Those are your player power rankings for this week, but pretty formidable. The Pistons having 1, 2, and 3 on that list.
And when the Taranaki Mountaineers lose big Marcus Campbell, makes it a little bit more difficult for them to grab those defensive rebounds. And the Pirates certainly are putting on that pressure on the offensive glass.
Zane Meal finds Slick and Lick. There's that right-hander again. He missed another one. Offensive rebound. Zane Meal, good stuff. Brooke Rusko trying to find it difficult keeping up with that kid because he's quick.
Zane Meal slinking his way into the lane, putting up that little floater that he likes so much.
Abdallah goes strong to the rack but can't finish it. Perini. 3-ball in the corner, and that is a money for Cameron Stewart.
Cameron Stewart sighting in the corner there for the 3-point ball. Great shot.
Pickens will have a foul, I believe, on Slick and Lick Abrams.
And the fouls certainly have gone the other way from the early moments of the game. 4 fouls early on the Pirates, and the next 6 calls all on the Taranaki Mountaineers.
Well, your stats leaders, Jack Leisure here for the Airs, 21.9 points. Josh Pace for the Hawks, 20.3 points. And Darrell Hudson for the Jets, 20.1 points. Rebounds, Alex Pledger. Assist, Crow. Steals, Crow. Blocks, Pledger. Field goals, a minimum of 30 attempts. That goes to Lick Abrams at 68.4%. And 3-point percentage, a minimum of 15 attempts. Corey Webster to the Saints and Troy McLean for the Saints. Wow, that's quite a backcourt you got there. Both of them are leading the league in 3-point attempts. Wow.
Yeah, I know when to catch the ball and just throw it out. Much easier than trying to score myself.
Minute and a half left here in the first. So full court pressure here on the Naki by the Pirates. Brooke Rusko right on Jack Leisure. Foul off the ball.
Got pinged with the illegal screen there. Link Abrams, a little bit too physical. Trying to create some space for Marcus Campbell coming under the basket. And earlier it looked like the Pirates are going to be the ones in foul trouble, but now as the game goes on, more and more Taranaki Mountaineers crossing that score sheet. That one category you don't want to be on. 7 players now with 1 foul for the Taranaki.
Barrow into the game for the Stars. Abdallah with it. Kicks it back to Boucher. Boucher is hassled, and he will be fouled by Cameron Stewart. Boucher is getting a few fouls pinged on him. If he's not scoring, he's at least getting the fouls inflicted on the Mountaineers.
Which is a skill in and of itself. You know, finding the ability to draw that contact, to be in the right spot at the right time. And now the next step, trying to finish the free throws.
2 shots. What? What? Wait. No, 2 shots. He just missed one.
One out of 2 for Dylan.
It looks like we had another violation called. So Dylan Boucher once again gets an extra free throw. A difficult free throw style to catch up with. He's got a little bit of a hitch in that shot. Something the new guys to the league always get caught with.
Oh, Marcus, don't tell me you went in again. Marcus is going to get teed up here in a second, I guarantee it. He's talking with Gavin Few, and he just keeps walking into the lane early.
This frustration level is rising and rising for big Mr. Campbell.
Oh, he's septic, Marcus Campbell. Leisure launches a 3. Oh, man, off balance and everything. Nice shot, Jack Leisure.
He's off to a great start here. 3 for 5 in the early goings. And
wow, Nick Barrow just really went over Zane Meal.
Gotta get off the tracks when the train's coming through there, point guard.
Man.
Physical player Nick Barrow is. When he plays, he does throw his body around quite a bit. And that time, it looked like he might have been trying to hurt the point guard, get him out of the game.
Cameron Stewart stops, hands it off to Marcus Campbell. Marcus Campbell tries to fling it to Slinkin Link. A little too much mojo on that one, I think.
Well, he had the right idea. He had 3 Auckland Pirates surrounding him, so he knew somebody else was open. Just put a little bit too much mustard on the hot dog, and it couldn't get received.
Man, that basketball looks like a softball in Marcus Campbell's hands. Amazing. Dylan Boucher. Look at Dylan go. Houston O'Reilly, a little floater, too strong. Dylan tries to bat it back in. Up and in, Dylan Boucher. You might as well give an offensive rebound while at it. Last shot by Jack Leisure. That will end the first quarter. A high-scoring affair indeed. At the end of 1, the Auckland Pirates 21 and the Taranaki Mountaineers 24.
Well, Dylan Boucher has to be happy with that exploratory dribble around the key, just trying to find something done. Here we see a few highlights there. Noel in the early days, getting it going. Marcus Campbell blocking shots, starting to break. Jack Leisure, as always, with the quick trigger in transition. And early in the game, it was all Taranaki. They could do no wrong, but the Auckland Pirates fought back strong, even though Leisure kept hitting buckets.
Wow.
And it's the same as normal. We're cutting before the screen set. And so they're being able to fight over top of us and they're holding us. And then we're not getting through we're not getting into the position that we need to get to. On LA, you have to wait for the big to go down. You then run off that screen, high or low, depending on where your man is. You should be getting another screen from the guard. You're popping out, then the guard's going to get Marcus or Link. Get it? We've got to get the ball close to the hoop. We've got to screen for Marcus or Link and get the ball close to the hoop. They've only got Mickens. Hey, Boucher is the only guy doing anything down there. He's getting all the offensive boards. He's gone to the line about 100 times. They're giving him millions of shots until he makes it. Someone needs to stop him. Hey, he sneaks in behind you, does all that little stuff, so you've got to make sure you keep your eye on if you're marking him. All right? Let's go. Hey, come on. Hey, execute better.
Come on, fellas. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Come on.
Dan Bubba's a little bit frustrated with all the foul calls that Dylan Boucher's getting. And
yeah.
He isn't wrong, though. Dylan Boucher is earning trip after trip to the free throw line right now. He's already been there 7 times, hitting 4 of those 7. And that's only on 2 field goal attempts when he's hitting 50%. So right now, the referees are keeping an eye on Dylan and noticing that he's drawing a lot of contact.
And there's Marcus Campbell getting Gavin Few's address for his Christmas card this year. I'm sure of it.
He's a friendly guy, Marcus Campbell. It just looks intimidating because he's so big. I'm sure he's saying nothing but nice things. See? Friendly look.
Yeah, wouldn't want to know that guy had done. All right, start the second here. Kevin Smith with it, top of the key, will find Bilal Abdallah. Good crossover from him. He will find his way right to the rack and get 2.
That's a pretty move right there. Bit of a mismatch for him there. Noah guarding him, who's probably a little bit outmatched quickness-wise, and Abdullah took advantage of that with a nice crossover in the finish at the rim.
Aaron Bailey Noah will get his pocket picked by Houston O'Reilly. He'll try and get it back. Houston will have it. He's got Kevin Smith. Watch out for this one. Big shot down by Kevin Smith.
And an express air delivery there. Zay Meal does a wise thing. He stays on the ground while Kevin Smith takes off to finish with a strong 2-handed dunk.
It's good to see the ash cloud didn't interfere with his flight as Zane Meal comes back the other way. Can't get it to go. Slink and Link gets up there. Can't get it to go. Marcus Campbell puts an end to those proceedings.
Those offensive rebounds are just killing the Pirates right now. That's the 15th offensive rebound for Taranaki.
Nick Barrow. Houston O'Reilly back to Nick Barrow. And he'll just get it. Take it away. Give me that ball. Marcus Campbell. Wow.
Marcus Campbell says, cookies, I'll have one of those. Just takes it out of the young fella's hands.
Jack Leisure. He's hot from just about anywhere. Marcus Campbell has it now. He'll spin, go baseline, spin back the other way, hook shot. Can't get it to go. He'll get a foul called.
Houston O'Reilly with the legal box out there. Had his hands full with Link Abrams on the weak side. And Link Abrams did a great job of just getting in there and being strong. And Kevin Smith didn't have enough time to take off. Oh, the big block by Marcus Campbell. Snatches it out of the air. Quick reactions with the hands. Good job overall defensively.
Zane Meal launches a 3-ball. That's well short. Barrow with the bound. And Aaron Bailey Knoll and Brooke Rusko have a little something going down off the ball.
Taranaki, the big guys for them, are a little bit frustrated. They have all these guards trying to box them out, so they're just taking him, chucking him to the sides, and that's how Aaron Knoll gets called for the foul, using his upper body strength to just toss Brooke Roscoe out of the way. As the officials see a bit of a wet spot, want to get it taken care of. Lots of discussions with the officiating crew tonight.
Geez, these mopping kids on this side aren't really in a rush. They must be getting paid by the hour. They're out there now taking care of it. Let's not forget how important this is with these mopping kids, as last week we saw Jerry Smith do a split, and it was just a scary sight there momentarily. We're glad to hear and read on stuff.co.nz that he's coming back and he's okay. Jerry Smith, glad to hear you're back on board with the Pistons. Kevin Smith with it. Abdullah runs right into the brick wall. That's Marcus Campbell. 3-ball from Houston O'Reilly. No go. There's Slink and Link. He'll get the bound. Zane Meal up to Marcus. Double teamed. Back out to Zane Meal for 3. Straight off the top. Can't get it. Pirates on the run.
Marcus Campbell's doing a good job of finding the open man out of the double team, but the teammates can't hit shots. They're not going to hurt that double team. They'll keep sending it.
11 on the shot clock here. Barrow puts it up right in Marcus Campbell's face. Good, strong move by a good, strong player.
And Barrow had no fear. He might have got a shot blocked the last time, but that didn't stop him from putting up the quick release with about the 14-foot jumper there over the big fella. Nothing but twine.
Marcus Campbell looking for the ball well up top. He's still got possession. Somehow gets it to Slink and Link, and that'll be 2. Wow.
Link Abrams finally able to finish the ball around the basket.
Triple by Abdallah, no go. Foul off the ball, and it will be Naki's ball.
And Marcus Campbell just has highs hanging all over him. He's trying to get that board. The Pirates, also a good offensive rebounding team, and they're attacking the glass even though they're a little bit undersized right now. Daniel Barrow giving up about 8 inches out there on the court, but still out there fighting.
About 40 kgs as well. Jack Leisure lets one fly. Can't convert. Zane Mills here to scrap it up. A little too strong with his shot. And the Auckland Pirates will come down with a ball, and Nick Barrow will set an illegal screen again. Another foul on him.
And the right idea, possibly the wrong execution. He gets his shoulder in there, just leans it up a little bit too much. And when you screen a guy who's a little bit on the lighter side like Zane Meal, it's going to look as like much more of a foul than it possibly is. And that time gives away the possession, but there you see he takes that extra half step that you're not allowed to take when you're setting that screen. You got to be set with both feet.
Aaron Bailey, no, will find Lake Abram. 50 in the shot clock into the big Marcus. Marcus with a hook shot, and he jumped up so high, that hook shot almost went on a downward slope.
Marcus Campbell really likes to turn to that right shoulder to the post and use that left-handed hook. And at his size, it is a difficult weapon to stop.
Everard Bartlett, relatively quiet thus far tonight, finds Kevin Smith. He's hustled down low by Marcus Campbell. Away they come, Jack Leisure all alone. Looking to draw a foul, can't hit the duck. And look at this, Bilal Abdallah comes away with it. Finds Nick Barrow, and that'll be, no, he misses a duck. Oh, man. Saran wrap on these rims.
Apparently, the closer you get to the rim, the harder it is to make a bucket right now.
Zane Meal, all the way across it goes to Aaron Bailey Knoll. Blocked by Abdallah, but he hit him on top of the head, so that'll be a foul.
Yeah, he got a good chunk of basketball, but the officiating crew says he got a good chunk of the dome as well. And here we see the replay. And got a bit of ball, got a bit of head. Tough to confuse those two sometimes in the game. They look quite similar, big and round.
Little timeout called here.
Pirates want to talk it over a little bit. They're doing a better job. They've done an excellent job of getting back into the basketball game after a poor start, but they're still sitting down 3 points.
Okay, do you know what you're doing? Okay, everybody know you know what you're doing? Okay, we dropped our energy, we dropped on defense. Okay, now we got to pick it up. We got to know we got to show our leisure. Even on the off-ball screens, if we can switch out, we got to show. We got to talk on those. All right, everybody needs to get on the boards. If Campbell gets it down low, we got to go and double. If Campbell gets it in the paint, we got to go.
I'm down. Someone's got to get my back.
Yeah. We got to go down quick and get it. Okay, let's go, fellas. Let's go defense. 1, 2, 3, defense. Let's go.
Marcus Campbell can expect a few more double teams coming his way, but so far he's been doing a good job of finding that open man afterwards. But the Mountaineers have had a difficult trying to convert on those opportunities that he's setting up for them. Aaron Knoll off to a good start offensively, 5 points and 4 rebounds. Doing a lot of the dirty work right now and earned another trip to the line.
And really, out of anyone in this league, his free throw shooting, he's got the most arc on the ball when he shoots. It's really something to look at.
Well, it's good to get that arc. The higher you go, I guess maybe the easier it makes it.
Beautiful release. Any of you younger basketball players out there, watch Aaron Bailey Knoll at the line.
Oh, I don't know about that advice. I think there's a few other guys I might watch shoot free throws before.
Yeah.
Big Aaron Knoll.
He's here tonight. Luke Martin goes to feed it in to Kevin Smith. No go. And away will come Jack Leisure. Zane Meal puts it up. No go. And it will be a foul called. Pirates ball.
Marcus Campbell just a bit too aggressive on the offensive glass, put his hands in the back there, got a little bit of a push off. Zane Meal having a little bit of trouble finishing that lefty floater, shot that he's really enjoyed attempting a few times tonight.
5:06 left to go until the half. Mickens over to Boucher. Luke Martin. Luke Martin spins down in the paint, finds Boucher. Everard Bartlett now has got Jack Leisure on him, finds a little bit of space, puts up a three. Oh, man! There's that athlete, Kevin Smith, jumping up and tipping it in.
Kevin Smith uses the hang time. Didn't think the ball was going to sit up there long, but Kevin Smith hung up there hot longer.
Zane Neal launches another three, well short. Mickens comes down with a very good and big defensive rebound for the Pirates. And there's Luke Martin answering back with another triple.
And just like that tie ball game, the Auckland Pirates in transition, that's when they're at their most dangerous, and that's where they want to be playing offensively.
Leisure, Marcus, yes.
Great unselfishness there. Jack Leisure might have had a little 2-foot shot, but decided to give it up to the big fella.
Mickens puts one up. Can't convert. Leisure with the rebound. He's double teamed with Bartlett and Boucher, and it pays off for them. Here comes Luke Martin now. And he will draw a foul on Jack Leisure. Bit of an ice hockey hip check there.
Jack Leisure had no idea where the offensive player was coming from. He was squeezed up there by Dylan Boucher, and here we see the replay of the Kevin Smith tip.
Nice.
Leaping in the air, tossing off there, followed up shortly thereafter by Luke Martin with the open three-point shot. Then Auckland turned up the defensive pressure, double-teamed Leisure with the ball, and he was arguing for a kick. Referees thought otherwise, and Luke Martin goes back to the free throw line.
Good rotation, though, here with the Taranaki Mountaineers. I see them rolling through all their players here in the first half.
Yeah, they certainly don't seem shy about using the bench guys. Everybody's come in tonight and been reasonably effective. And it's a confidence booster. When you know your coach is willing to use you, and you're going to get those minutes, it lets you go out there and play a little bit freer.
Leisure with it. Luke Martin on him. Leisure puts up a crazy-looking floater. Didn't look likely, and all of a sudden, here come the Pirates again. Luke Martin back the other way. Finds a spinning Everard Bartlett. Could not convert. Leisure back. Perini. Josh will find Jack Leisure. Cameron Stewart. Abdelhamid puts it up and in. And that's a long two.
Mata Abdelhamid has his foot on the line there, showing a nice range.
Smith, Boucher, two.
Dylan Boucher going up, using the little hang time he had there to finish with the left hand, and a good job of adjusting to the defense.
Good vision by Smith as well to catch him streaking in. Leisure with another floater, couldn't get it, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in.
And the offensive rebounds are just killing right now for Taranaki, keeping them in the game overall.
Back the other way, the Pirates with it. Mickens. Everard Bartlett straight away, and in!
He's picking up where he left off the last few weeks. He's found his stroke, and he's really become devastating from range for the Pirates later in the season.
That's his first 2 points of the game. Marcus Campbell has it now for the Naki. He's hassled, of course, by Boucher. And Mickens might be trying to count his teeth here.
He might have gotten the foul, but he's certainly the worse for wear after that one. Got a little bit of a hit to the lip there. And still gets the foul called on him. It's a tough life. Marcus Campbell almost to a double-double already. 9 points and 8 rebounds at the half to go along with a couple of big blocks. And the 7-footers are certainly tough to guard, especially when you're the Pirates.
And good work down low.
Good hustle there.
Abdelhamid will get 2 and an offensive rebound on the stat sheet. Almost a steal there by the Naki. Boucher Boucher with his crazy shot. Didn't look likely. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up for Smith. Up and in. And he was like he jumped on a pogo stick there, Casey.
Marcus Campbell affected the first shot by Dylan Boucher, but he did enough to put himself in position to grab the rebound, and afterwards he does a great job of using his body to shield off the big shot blocker so Kevin Smith can get the finish.
In the shadows at halftime here, Jack Leisure with the ball for the Taranaki Mountaineers. He'll go screaming through the paint, put it up, can't get it to go, and we will have a foul called, Pirates ball.
Yep. Mata Abdelhamid just a little too aggressive there. But right now, the offensive rebound is Taranaki's most prominent weapon. 12 offensive rebounds in the half, and I'm sure quite a few second chance points off of those.
Everard Bartlett curls around. I think he wanted to set one down, lost the handle. In any event, Cameron Stewart back the other way. 1-2 with Mickens, puts up a crazy shot, gets his own rebound. Gets it blocked from behind by Everard Bartlett, but Everard will be pinged with a foul.
Lob the ball to himself there. Cameron Stewart goes up with a lefty on one side, catches it on the other, and tries to finish.
It was a heck of a pass. Let's check it out.
He's I can't get it on this side. Maybe I can get it on that side.
Hey, that guy's open. Everard Bartlett, good defense getting back there. Obviously a little contact. Cameron Stewart at the line, and we'll sink the first. Gets his own rebound, puts it up short. Abdelhamid will get it. Kick it out to Josh Perini. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Taranaki with the ball. Josh Perini open for a three. Puts one up. Well off the mark. And Dylan Boucher will tip it to Jack Leisure, unfortunately. Inside it goes to Marcus, who will just lay it in.
With the finger roll.
I saw something bigger happening there, Casey, but it didn't happen.
Were you excited? I couldn't tell.
30 seconds left to go in the first half. Dylan Boucher with it. Everard Bartlett has it now. 10 on the shot clock. They're going to drain it down. Nice pass to Smith, who couldn't finish, but Bartlett will put it up and in. And Kevin Smith is just like a jumping bean here in the first half.
Everard Bartlett did a great job of setting up there for the open dunk, and then was smart enough to stick with the play and grab the offensive rebound and finish it himself.
3 seconds, Jack Leisure goes to the last shot of the first half, gets it up and gets it in.
Well, right now, what an offensive showing we've got going on. Both teams going at each other, back and forth.
Well, it's a high-scoring affair here at the ASB Stadium in Auckland. The Pirates 42, the Mountaineers 46. I'm going to blame that on James McConey, the halftime show.
Yeah, I think I saw James doing up there, doing a couple 360s,
Yeah.
a windmill or two, just trying to show off that pure athleticism he's capable of.
Second half is here. The Naki in the lead by 4. Marcus Campbell with the ball. Aaron Bailey Nolan to Slinkin Link Abrams. Link Abrams spins, goes baseline. Nice move, could not finish it off, however. And we've got a foul call as Kevin Smith is just really out-jumping everyone in the low post here tonight.
Jack Leisure just flies it, smacks him out of the guy. You see this move. Who drop steps to the baseline, has a left-handed layup, but tries to finish with the right. Tough finish there by Link Abrams, wasn't able to pull it off.
Pirates back the other way. Mickens has been relatively quiet here. Martin. Luke Martin finds Dylan Boucher. Dylan goes in, up, couldn't get it. Did not have the finesse on that shot. Leisure back the other way. Aaron Bailey Noel can't handle it. Does finally get the handle on it. Slick and Link up and will draw a foul. Could not get the and one.
Kevin Smith says, I can't do anything else. I'm just sitting here trying to get out of the way, but good pass from Aaron Noel there. Link Abrams goes in. Kevin Smith didn't have the hands quite as straight up and down as he thought they did. And that sends Link Abrams to the free throw line. I'm pretty sure he called bank shot. I heard him say glass. He was silent here.
He's even laughing himself, right?
Hey, beggars can't be choosers. If it's going to go in, you might as well take it.
That one rims out. Boucher with the rebound. He'll kick it off to Luke Martin, and away come the Pirates here. Nice pass. Oh, Edward Bartlett could not finish, but beautiful stuff. Leisure, back the other way, coast to coast, can't finish it. There's Link Abrams.
Link Abrams coming out with the early spark here in the third quarter, doing a good job on the offensive glass and around the basket, finishing strong.
The Naki have scored the last 5 points here in a row. Luke Martin puts it up, and it will rim out. Aaron Bailey-No with the rebound. Away comes Jack Leisure again. He'll stop and put up a three, and why not? Because that's how he rolls.
And it's a dangerous situation to be in, seeing Jack Leisure on one end and Marcus Campbell on the other. If you go out, it's a lob. If you stay back, it's an open three, and that time it was 3 points to Leisure.
Last 8 points here for the Mountaineers. Bartlett puts one up from downtown. Couldn't convert. Mickens with a very rare offensive rebound. He will be hacked down low, but a very rare offensive rebound there for the Auckland Pirates.
Yeah, that's only their 6th offensive rebound for the game. A good, strong move there by Kevin Mickens. Getting the ball, just putting his head down and being the aggressor, causing the contact, making sure that he got the contact before the finish. And Jack Leisure on the pull-up.
Bang.
Nothing but net on the break, and that's just a tough defend when you're trying to get back in transition when somebody just pulls up from the wing there. In rhythm, nothing but net.
Mickens will sink the first here.
And trying to stop the bleeding. Taranaki stretched that 4-point halftime lead out to 10 very quickly with a couple of fast breaks and a couple of poor offensive possessions by the Pirates.
Leisure leading all scorers with 15 points. Marcus Campbell with 11, but nobody in double digits yet here for the Auckland Pirates in scoring. Zane Meal, the hero, the last time these two teams met, with a last-second steal and layup to win the game. Marcus Campbell double-teamed, and he'll throw it into traffic. Shouldn't have done that. Bilal Abdullah with it, and oh man, you don't see that every day.
And looked like a nice shot, going up nice with a soft touch and just squeeze it in between the two.
I got plenty of room. I'm going up.
And that is a sign of a difficult night, when things really aren't going your way, as they aren't going the Pirates' way right now. That's the kind of the time that the ball tends to get stuck in between the rim and the backboard.
Bilal Abdullah will find that, whoa, Smith. Aaron Bailey-No playing right in his back pocket here. Luke Martin goes to penetrate, loses the rock, gets it back, puts it up, no good. Marcus Campbell with the D-bound. Away comes Zane Neal for the Naki. Link Abrams to Marcus. Marcus Campbell puts it up. Couldn't convert. Offensive rebound again, Link Abrams, and he will charge.
Kevin Smith says, finally, you see things from my point of view, because Link Abrams down there absolutely abusing him in the low post, just enforcing his physical will on him. And that time, Kevin Smith just stayed there with his hands up. Link Abrams tried to throw the shoulder down, but that wasn't to be. Charge instead.
Dylan Boucher. Luke Martin. 10 on the shot clock. Boucher gets it back. Feeds it over to Kevin Smith. Shot no good. Who's got it? It's Edwin's ball. Smith gets it back. Up and in. And that is some gritty play by Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith couldn't finish the first one, but had the smarts and wiliness to stick with it. He stays around the basket, ends up getting himself 2 points anyway.
Jack Leisure with a crazy hook shot. Didn't look likely. There's Marcus Campbell to clean it up, spin it around, and pop it home.
And just too big that time, reaches right over Dylan Boucher to snatch it out from in front of him. Saying, there's no way that this guy can box me out, regardless. Just takes it out of his hands and lays it right up. Here we see the replay. Jack Leisure right to the hoop. And I'll just take that one out.
Well, you can definitely see why Marcus Campbell is number 5 in the player power rankings. And this Naki squad does not look like a 2-10 team at all. As Mickens looked to set one down, and Marcus Campbell denied that entry.
Well, that's how you overcome the size and strength. Use your speed and quickness. Great little jab step there, straight to the bucket. He receives the hard foul. Marcus Campbell making sure that he's not going to get the dunk put away. He's like, hey, little talk. Yeah, I was up there pretty high, wasn't I? Now foul trouble starting to sneak in for the Mountaineers. 3 fouls on Abrams, 3 fouls on Campbell. And the weapons that they're using with size and rebounding now can't be quite as aggressive physically, because that'll put them in foul trouble and send them to the bench.
Kevin Smith now with 10 points for the Pirates, top scoring on that side of things. Leisure still sitting on 15, and Marcus Campbell with 13 for the Naki. And they have the ball.
Dylan Boucher tried to get away with a sneaky one there, trying to hold on to Zane Meal while he's behind him. Says, how can you even see that, Dallas? You can't possibly see that one. I think that's the thing he was most upset about on that call. Not that he got caught, but that somebody actually saw the clever play he was trying to pull off.
Well, that's Dylan's 3rd foul here, so keep track of that. Jack Leisure with the rock. Abdelhamid steps. Oh, he will be called with a charge, and he really can't believe it.
Yeah, it looks like they're calling him for the bit of a hook. Put his arm out there, spun it around, and he doesn't like the call. Does not agree with it, but here we see it on the baseline. If that left arm gets around him there, see there, you get your hand on his back.
Yep.
And more often than not, you're going to get called for that hook, even if it doesn't really help you out or give you any better position.
Dylan Boucher with 3 fouls on him finds Kevin Mickens. Mickens with only 8 points. He'll put up a floater. No go. Boucher will get the rebound off of Marcus Campbell. Abdelhamid will end up with it. Finds Jack Leisure off the glass and in. Great shot off the glass for Jack Leisure. Soft touch.
It's like a sports car. Stop it on a dime.
And will it be a professional foul is the question. No, 2 shots coming up.
Dylan Boucher with the heads-up play there was out ahead of the pack. Saw Kevin Mickens going to the line. And Aaron Knoll does a good job of getting his hand in there so he doesn't have the easy layup. But now we've got 4 Taranaki Mountaineers with 3 fouls apiece.
Wow.
Aaron Bailey Knoll, Link Abrams, Marcus Campbell, and Mata Abdelhamid.
Good foul.
But it looks like a good foul because he missed the first one.
And there it is. 4 players with 3 fouls. A bit of a calamity here for the Mountaineers with 5:30 left to go here in the 3rd. Mickens hits the 2nd from the charity stripe.
Well, you only have 40 minutes to use them, so you might as well use them all up. I've always been a fan of that anyway.
Zane Meal doing great things for his own game. Moving to the Naki. Marcus Campbell, little hook shot. And he missed. Boucher with the rebound. Martin back to Boucher. Into Smith, back to Boucher. He's going to work on Marcus. Look at Dylan go. Oh, man!
And to counter the size, you use your quickness and your smarts, and that's on Dylan Boucher. Gave him 1 fake, 2 fakes, and the fadeaway, creating just enough space to get the shot off.
Dylan Boucher with 10 points now. Tied top scoring with Kevin Smith. Zane Meal puts up a 3. Off the back of the iron. Who's got it? Luke Martin will track it down. Find Abdallah. He's got Smith. Watch out for this. Bang! Kevin Smith sets one down with authority.
And he's looking the fast break dunk right now. Great pass by Abdullah there. The late finish. Kevin Smith bangs it home.
Auckland scored the last 5 points here now in a row. Answering back the quick start in the 2nd half here by the Mountaineers. And here it is. Abdullah finds an open Kevin Smith, and he is just out-jumping everyone to the ball here tonight.
And Abdullah did a great job of making Jack Leisure come to the basketball. And once that defender committed, he found the open man. Just a textbook 2-on-1 fast break. .14 on the shot clock for the Mountaineers.
Leisure with it. He will put up a 3, and it will go. Long 2, that is. Foot on the line.
Well,
but wow, he's smooth.
Yeah, one guy out there you don't want to leave with the basketball in shooting range, and that's him. One guy thought it was a help situation, the other thought it was a switch. Turned out to be 2 points.
Steal by Leisure now. Let it travel, got away with it. Feeds it into Marcus Campbell, who puts it up and in, lost it on the way up, but somehow it goes in.
Yeah, but when you're 7-1, you can lose it and still make it look like it meant to be a layup.
Smith back the other way, and he is just having a game of all games tonight is Kevin Smith.
Yeah, he's really looking to be aggressive around the basket right now, and you get a couple of those dunks, and that really gets your confidence flowing, gets your energy levels up, and puts a little bit more focus into the basketball game.
Another fantastic crowd here midweek at the ASB. Marcus Campbell down low. Watch out! Oh, man! He is an angry fella, isn't he, Casey?
Yeah, he looked to be angriest at the rim on that opportunity there.
Dylan Boucher goes to penetrate. He'll spin, working on Marcus again, and Marcus will take out a hatchet.
And that's a point where Marcus Campbell had to be a little bit smarter. Should have realized that he had 3 fouls. Now that looks like it's 4th foul. And that could be quite the game changer here for the Pirates as we see the great finish.
Whack.
Does a great job. Let's see if he looks at the camera.
Jeez Louise, he is one-man man.
But Dylan Boucher is using the smarts, drawing the foul around the basket. And now sends Campbell to the bench with 4 fouls, which he's been the main offensive weapon for him tonight. Let's see what happens in the Mountaineers now.
We're taking our time. All of that's fine. You go down there, you get a nice dunk, you know. Then you come down here. Yeah, I know. Now you're on forward, now you've got to sit. You've got to play high side. Smith's going to try and post you up all the time. All the time he's going to post you up. You've got to play high side. You've got to play high side. Listen. 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 Doubling from here on Smith. Double here on Smith. Okay? Whatever it is, we're doubling baseline on Smith. Play high side. Okay?
Keep it up. Keep it attention. Come on. Hey, y'all got to set screen.
All right, Casey, let's put your coach's hat on for a second here. When do you bring Marcus Campbell back into the game?
Well, not until the 4th quarter, because he's shown that he isn't able to go out there and just stay smart defensively and not get that foul. He would have known that he had 3. He still went with the air. He should have given up the layup. Instead, he gets the foul. So right now, I think if it's not any earlier than 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter, I think you'd probably be making a mistake.
We'll keep an eye on that.
That can all change in the score as well. Right now, they're up 8 points. If they go down 5 or 6, you're going to have to bring him in because the season's on the line for both teams. If he fouls out and you lose, it doesn't matter.
Good point. Dylan Boucher, 10 points, 5 rebounds. High point production by Dylan tonight. As well as the rest of his antics off the ball, as we have another lane violation. We've had more lane violations tonight than on the Auckland Harbor Bridge.
Well, Dylan Boucher with that hitch, he's tough to watch. He's always got that hitch going, and it's not the easiest thing to counter.
Abdelhamid puts one up. Off the side of the rim, couldn't convert. Pirates ball.
Houston O'Reilly there on the weak side, using every ounce and inch of his body to try and get that box out, and was able to get it off a Taranaki player.
Abdullah almost loses the rock. Jack Leisure playing right in his back pocket. O'Reilly with it. Smith puts it up. And one for Kevin Smith! Wow!
And look at the energy he's showing tonight. His best performance at home, I think, this season.
Yes.
The mid-range game there, gets the foul and 1 from the top of the key. He's showing that he doesn't just do it with the dunks. He does it with the jump shot as well.
Fantastic. Beautiful stuff from Kevin Smith.
Cameron Stewart there just chased a little hard, got underneath him, hit him with the body when he should have just let him have the jump shot. 17
points. He's tied with Marcus Campbell. And only Jack Leisure, the man with the ball, has 19 points more than those two. And he'll put it up. Little stutter step. And we will have another foul called here. Nick Barrow. Naki ball.
No, looks like going this way for the Pirates.
Might be on Link Abrams.
Foul, I believe, on Mata Abdelhamid. 3-3 there. If it was Link Abrams, it would have been his 4th, and it is. You're right. Oh, no, you're not right. Instead, it's Mata.
I'm never right. Don't listen to me.
Abdelhamid's 4th foul there. So 2 of the Taranaki Mountaineers with 4 fouls, 2 with 3. And Dylan Boucher, another trip to the free throw line. Going to be his 10th and 11th free throws on the night.
Wow.
The question is, does Taranaki learn the lesson and not step in early this time?
I think last week we had more travels called in one game than we've seen before. And tonight we've got more lane violations.
And he's still got somebody to step in early. even on the 11th attempt, Dylan Boucher stretching that free throw percentage up there, now 7 for 11. And now that size advantage that we talked so much about for the Taranaki Mountaineers earlier.
Look, they're in early again.
Once again, but that size advantage that the Taranaki Mountaineers had earlier in the game has been whittled down.
Yep.
Right now it looks like the Auckland Pirates have more size in the basketball court.
Yeah, both teams playing small ball at the moment. Josh Perini with it. 12 on the shot clock for the Mountaineers. Blake Abrams down low in the post, puts it up and in, and that was easy. Although he did have Dylan Boucher screaming in the backside of him. Boucher with it. Abdallah back to Boucher. Boucher puts it up and will be fouled all the way through. And wow, he was lucky on that occasion to get bailed out of jail, was Dylan.
Well, he's just doing a great job of being in the right place at the right time right now. He doesn't have the prettiest offensive game, but he's doing a great job of creating offense out of nothing. And right now, that nothing is free throws. Going to be his 12th and 13th trip to the line. And he's stroking it as well. 8 for 12 on the night right now.
14 points for Dylan Boucher. And that's all in one game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, be nice to him. You have nothing but nice things to say on the defensive end.
Second one is off. Jack Leisure with the rebound. 2:05 left to go here in the third. 3 points in it. Someone will go on and someone will go home. Leisure goes to penetrate. Puts one up by the elbow. Not to be. Abdallah with the bound. And he will bring it up here for the Auckland Pirates. Abdallah is all day for a three, and he will nail it.
That was all recreated by his nice crossover where he got to the lane, kicked it out, found Dylan Boucher, and Dylan just waited for him to pop back out to the three for that wide open look.
Make a snack, do the laundry, throw a few texts out, do an email. He had all day. Josh Perini for three. Could not convert. And great work by Aaron Bailey-Knoll to knock it off Abdallah, and it will be Naki ball.
And what was just moments ago an 8-point ball game when the big fella, Marcus Campbell, was out there. All of a sudden, we're tied up with 1:15 to go in the third. And it's looking like he might come off that bench a little earlier than I think his coach would have hoped.
Zane Neal with it. Back to Aaron Bailey-Knoll. Through the paint he goes, up and in.
Putting the head down, getting to the lane. Looked like he drew some contact, and it didn't matter as he finished close and right around the basket.
He's a big, strong fella, Aaron Bailey-Knoll. Boucher now, feeding Smith inside. McBarrel puts it up and in. That won't drop. And away comes Aaron Bailey-Knoll. Nice pass to Jack Leisure for two.
Big Aaron Bailey-Knoll with the great court vision there, leading the break. Finds Jack Leisure running the lane for the nice assist.
Threading the needle with the bounce pass. Good stuff. Boucher. 7 on the shot clock here. Abdallah with it. He will skip and put up a floater, and it will go for him. A bit of a circus shot for Bilal Abdallah. I'm sure that's not how he drew it up. 7 seconds left here in the third. Leisure's got it. He'll feed it inside Aaron Bailey-Knoll to Link Abrams, and that's 2 points with 1 second left in the third. Fantastic ball movement by the Mountaineers.
Yeah, great job by Jack Leisure there. The defense focused on him. He found Aaron Bailey-Knoll at the top of the free throw line in the open spot, who turned around and consequently found Link Abrams open underneath the basket for the layup with no time left.
Dylan Boucher with a block. Dylan Boucher with an offensive rebound and a putback. And we talk about the things he does off the ball tonight, but with the ball tonight, he's got 14 points.
Yeah, he's creating for his teammates. He's creating for himself. And when you're in this kind of a nitty-gritty type game where there's a lot of physical contact, you got to create buckets, and he's doing that.
Yep.
All we're looking at, all we're doing is standing. Move the ball. Keep ball movement. Let's go push. But if we get it in there, we want to ISO that.
push.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, make that legit baseline cut. Instead of sitting with Mexican on the guard, send your flex cut for these two and look for it. You guys got layups. And then you can always pop out straight off that.
We can't give up layups. There's no way they can beat us back for a layup. That's not acceptable. You can't do it. Let's go. Let's get a good start of this quarter.
Boys.
Energy, defense, 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Well, it's the last quarter here, Casey, and well, it's a season perhaps in the making for one of them and the end of a season for the other team.
Yeah, both teams are going to have to put it all on the line right now. It's a lot of offensive activity out there right now, and you can see that's what the Taranaki Mountaineers are saying. Dave Bublitz saying we got to get our best 5 out there, tossing out the big fella Marcus Campbell. Well, if I'm going to go win with you, I'm going to have to try and go down with you, because right now we're a better team with you out there on the court.
And you better believe that once Dylan Boucher gets the ball, he's going to go right at Marcus Campbell to try and get him out of the game.
The other space he's going to have to be careful is on those offensive rebounds, because he's a physical rebounder. He's going to have to be careful not to get those hands in the back and get an offensive pushing call.
He's got the ball at the moment, Marcus Campbell. Hassled by both Smith and Mickens. He'll turn it over. Abdallah comes away with a bullet pass. Oh, man! Houston O'Reilly ahead of the pack. What a bullet pass that was.
Great find through there. Didn't even barely see the angle from where I was sitting. Thought it was going to get picked off, but nothing but an assist on that play. Great court vision and a good finish by Houston O'Reilly.
Yeah, I thought it was going to get picked off myself. Jack Leisure puts up a mid-range jumper off the back of the iron. Slick and Link gets the rebound. Out jumps everyone. Puts it up. That's short. Who's got it? Aaron Bailey-No puts it up and in.
They're a lot tougher to guard with the 3 big bodies they have on the court, hitting the offensive glass and getting putbacks.
Abdullah for a triple. Yes!
And Bilal Abdullah coming out to score here in the 3rd and 4th quarter.
Aaron Bailey-No puts it up. And we will have a professional foul as well.
With the finish, gets the 2 points, going up strong for the dunk. Kevin Smith doesn't go for the ball at all. Nothing but body. Aaron Knoll too strong.
Wow.
Still gets the finish. And now he's going to get free throws to boot and possession. And the officials there doing a good job. You got to watch out for the player. You can't just horse collar somebody there around the waist.
And our cameraman helped him up. What a nice guy. We've had to beef up our cameraman a little bit. See what happened with Alex Pledger down there in Hamilton.
Aaron Knoll gets the free throw. Now they're going to get possession. Oh, right there, right in the action.
I'll give you a hand up, bro.
I'll film. I do it all.
Jeez.
Nobody can stop me.
Awesome. Multitasking. Look at him go. 8:51 left in this game. Zane Meal with it. Inside to Marcus Campbell. Marcus spins, finds Aaron Bailey-No. He'll put it up. Marcus Campbell, look at him just munching up these rebounds. Gotta be careful. Zane Meal will be called with the foul. It won't be on Marcus Campbell.
Well, right now, the Pirates are being very aggressive defensively. But that's a situation where Taranaki's just got to get back on defense. Had that pass gotten out, there would have been 4 Taranaki players on this side of the court and just giving up a layup to the Pirates.
Abdallah with it. O'Reilly penetrates, puts the ball on the floor. And Marcus Campbell there might have got away with his 5th foul there as he jerked his hands back real quick.
Houston O'Reilly just a little too short, I think, in that instance to go up against the big fella.
Look.
And looked like a little bit of contact. Lucky not to get the call.
Abdallah puts it up. Not to be, as Slinkin' Link Abrams just went skyward for that rebound.
Well, I think I might have to pull out the Academy Awards early this year, because that was an excellent job right that time. Link Abrams sold that call.
Great sound effects, too. Sharapova type sound effects.
We're 60 feet away from him. We heard him. Oh, my God. The sniper got me. I got shot. We're having a little bit of a warning here about the talking back. The officiating crew does not want to hear any more of it. Link Abrams, I'm okay, it's okay. Dylan Boucher somehow trying to sell that call. Don't know if that one's gonna work, Dill.
Zane Neal with it. Jack Leisure curls. Jack Leisure finds Marcus Campbell, puts it up and in.
We'll just use that turnout screen to perfection there. Had the shooter coming off and the finisher down low. Too many options to defend that time for the Auckland Pirates.
At least Marcus is very aware. Houston O'Reilly puts up a 3-ball and nails it. Marcus is aware he's got the 4 fouls on him. He's got to be careful. Picked off. Boucher's got it. And Aaron Bailey-Noel will foul Dylan Boucher.
And now Aaron Bailey-Noel sits with 4 fouls. Well, probably not sits. Might want to leave him out there as well, but another player sitting on 4 fouls. As you see Houston O'Reilly with the 3-ball, earning his playing time right now.
Beautiful rotation of that ball as well.
No fear. Give me the ball. I might have missed the last one going to the hole, but I'll hit this one. And he does. A couple players with 4 fouls. Aaron Noel and Marcus Campbell giving them great energy on the offensive glass right now, but they're going to have to sit, get a couple minutes, see if Taranaki can't hold this lead in the meantime.
And the Naki are very, very fortunate as Mickens goes up and in. Very fortunate that Marcus Campbell can actually get back off that bench and back into the game, because he might have already had his 5th foul on Houston O'Reilly. It didn't get called in any event. We're sitting here with 7:13 left to go, and inside it will go. Shot no good. Mickens with the bound. O'Reilly on the run. 1-point game, and a foul called on Jack Leisure.
A great job of using your body to seal off the defender by Bilal Abdullah there. Seals him all the way from the block, almost all the way to the 3-point line. Jack Leisure tries to get around, can't do it. Gets a foul instead, and the Pirates keep the ball with possession in the half court with only the 1-point deficit. There you see it, the hustle. Both players going for the ball.
It is crunch time here at the ASB Stadium. Smith finds Mickens. Mickens in the lane, puts it up and in. Nice move from him.
Kevin Mickens says, how much easier is it to finish without big Marcus Campbell out there?
A lot easier. And look at that, Jack Leisure knifing his way through the lane. Will get 2 off the glass. Answers back.
And you can't sit on your laurels if you're the Pirates, because the Taranaki Mountaineers are quick in transition. They're coming back down the court to score right away.
Mickens, Abdallah, what a beautiful pass, great cut.
Offense being run to perfection right now on both sides of the basketball court.
Just a 1-point game. 6:15 left to go in this one. Jack Leisure, the league's leading scorer, with it. Aaron Bailey-Noel stops and pops, and he will be fouled by Kevin Smith.
Now Kevin Smith, that could be his, is that his 4th or his 5th foul? Looks like his 4th foul there. So he's gonna have to be a little bit more careful from here on out, because he has been the mainstay for the offensive, on the offensive end of the court for the Pirates tonight. Doing a great job of scoring around the basket, especially in transition with those couple of high-flying dunks that we saw.
We are all tied up with 6:05 left to go.
Big free throws for Cameron Stewart right now.
And that's a lot of foul trouble for the Auckland Pirates. We said at the beginning of the game, all these quick fouls will really wear you down toward the end of the game, and here we are.
Cameron Stewart, ice water on those free throws.
Big shots from him. Houston O'Reilly.
Taranaki drops into the 2-3, a little bit different look.
Abdallah thought about the 3. Houston O'Reilly tries to go baseline, tries to feed it inside, and they will lose possession. Naki ball.
Well, that's where the young fella got a little bit ahead of himself, tried to do a little bit too much, had the penetration lane, no one to pass to, nothing to do down low, and it ends up being a turnover. In a 1-point game, the turnover is the last thing that you want.
Zane Neal with it. He knows all about turnovers and 2 points at the end of games. Jack Leisure. Double teamed right away. Back to Zane Neal. He'll penetrate, kick it back out to Aaron Bailey-Noel, puts up a mid-range jumper, and that's a beautiful shot. Check that from Stewart.
Cameron Stewart coming up big on the last couple of possessions. First with the free throws and there with the pull-up.
Mickens back the other way. stops, pops, and cannot drop. Stewart with a rebound.
And this zone defense is stymieing the Auckland Pirates right now. They don't know quite what to do offensively. I'd be surprised if Kevin Stone doesn't get a timeout soon.
Offensive rebounds, look at that. Taranaki 23, Auckland 9. That is unbelievable. Cameron Stewart puts up a 3. Back the other way, high off the glass, can't convert. Lincoln Link with that rebound, and a big one indeed. Away comes Zane Meal. Coast to coast, he will try it himself, put it up, no good. Lincoln Link with a rebound, rejected by Abdallah. Houston O'Reilly and Abdallah get up very slowly down here on the other end. They both could have gotten hurt in one play.
Bilal Abdullah doing a great job offensively and defensively here in the fourth quarter. Had that block out of nowhere. Looked like 2 points for sure. Instead, it starts a fast break the other way so Kevin Smith can finish.
Houston O'Reilly is hobbled. Zane Meal ought to take advantage of that as Leisure puts up a bomb! A bomb for Mission Bay!
And that's a big shot here with just under 4 to play, stretching the lead out to 4 points. And here's that big block here. Link Abrams on the glass. Abdullah out of bounds. Comes in and smacks that one out of there.
And they fall like a couple of dominoes, does Abdallah and Houston O'Reilly.
And then we see the range from Jack Leisure.
Wow.
3 feet behind the arc. Pulls up, nothing but net, no time on the clock. You gotta know he's gonna shoot that shot there.
Against the zone, I want to go silver. But you at the screener, you're down low. Don't shoot fadeaway. No fadeaway. All right? Yes. Are you in or out? Let's go. Let's go. You're in. You're in. Okay. How are you in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go. Hey, we gotta get stuck. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you got Dylan Boucher scoring more points than both their imports. As he just seems to do it all every time he gets the opportunity. Dylan Boucher.
Got a few substitutions on both ends of the court right now. The big fella and Marcus Campbell and Aaron Bailey-Noe both back in, as long with Brooke Roscoe and Luke Martin for the Pirates.
Luke Martin will find Everard Bartlett. 17 on the shot clock, into Boucher, back out to Bartlett for 3. Yes!
Big shot by Everard Bartlett. He's been on the bench for quite some time, but that didn't stop him. Dylan Boucher found him on the wing. He catches it in rhythm and hits the 3.
7 points from him now. I like this defense here. The pressure, full court styles momentarily for the Pirates. We'll back off now with 15 on the shot clock. Zane Meal with the ball for the Taranaki Mountaineers. Aaron Bailey-Noe, Leisure on the roll. And who gets a hand in? Boucher. And Boucher will get snapped with a professional foul, or will it be Leisure?
I think that foul's called on Leisure.
Oh, how did Dylan do that again?
Looks like Dylan Boucher. I thought he was the one tangling up Jack Leisure, but apparently the officials think it was Jack Leisure tangling him up. And that is a huge play. We're talking about 2 free throws and the ball for the Pirates.
Let's have a look at this. Dylan Boucher, there he is. He gets his hand in and slows. Oh, boy.
Well, that's a tough call there.
That one is a very tough call.
I'm not sure exactly how that one turns into an unsportsmanlike, but it's beneficial for the Pirates. We get 2 free throws as Dylan Boucher hits the first one to tie it up.
Wow.
And now he's going to get another one, which is going to be his 15th attempt for the game.
Sitting on 15 points now is Dylan Boucher. Make it 16! In possession for the Pirates. That was a huge play. And where did it all start? With Dylan Boucher.
And now we'll see if the Mountaineers can dig deep and find a way to get one more stop, or if they're going to be affected by that tough call.
Boucher finds Mickens. Bartlett on the roll, back to Boucher. Boucher might be called with a walk here. He does.
Oh, and he's thinking tough call there. Looked like he took the 2 steps. Might have taken 2.5, maybe 3. You never know. But it looks pretty. That's the important thing.
Yeah. Big Big possession here with just under 3 to go for the Taranaki Mountaineers. Leisure's got the ball. He will penetrate. He will put up a little floater and it will go down.
He tries to make up for that turnover on the last possession by hitting a tough rudder in the lane.
Taking matters into his own hands, going coast to coast. Jack Leisure back the other way now. Mickens with it, working on Marcus Campbell. Mickens up, and Everard Bartlett tried to force one down the cylinder, could not do so.
Couldn't quite hang up there for just long enough.
3-ball attempt, no good. Who will get the ball? Brooke Rusco will outrun Zane Meal. And Meal will be called with a foul. Down the other end, Brooke Rusco going to the line.
Well, on one end, probably a little quick with the basketball. Shooting it the last time down for the Mountaineers, and that turns into a fast break opportunity for the Pirates. At this point in the game, in a one-point ball game, it's all about execution. If you don't have a fast break layup, you might want to hang on to it. Just try and run something, work the clock, make them work defensively, see what you can get. Kenny Stone, a little nervous, dry throat.
Yeah, well, we're hoping he just banged down a whole glass of water. That is shooter's roll from hell right there. Brooke Rusco nailed it.
Brooke Rusco hasn't been on the court in a while as well. Didn't affect him on that free throw as he gets the roll after a few friendly bounces.
And he'll make the second one a little less frenetic.
A good couple of minutes there as Bilal Abdullah recovers from whatever injury he had. He's back on the court.
1-point game, ladies and gentlemen, just over 2 minutes to go. Zane Meal penetrates, puts the ball on the floor, up it goes. And it will go off one of the Pirates, it will be Naki ball.
Zane Meal does a great job with the penetration there. Gets to the rim, couldn't quite finish. A couple guys on the glass for the Mountaineers cause the Pirates to hit the ball out of bounds. And now Taranaki goes back with a starting lineup. The lineup that did so well on the offensive glass early in the game.
Zane Meal with it. Jack Leisure. Leisure launches one from just a crazy amount of distance away. And they will get the ball back. Tough defense here by the Naki, but wow, that was quite a shot from Jack Leisure. Didn't see that coming, Casey.
Actually, I saw that coming the whole way because I know that's exactly what he wanted. He dribbled it right to the spot he wanted to get to, and he probably a little unlucky to have it roll out. And after Luke Martin gets the defensive rebound, can't hold his balance, turns the ball over so they get another shot at it.
Zane Meal with it, 19 the shot clock for the Taranaki Mountaineers. Leisure has it now at the shouting stripe. Marcus Campbell. Double teamed, Marcus will find Slick and Lick, he'll lose the handle. Luke Martin will be pinged with a foul. Good vision by the big man to get it to Slink and Link on the way through.
And Marcus Campbell looks like the big kid on the playground there, keeping it away from everybody else and just lifts it up above his head. Nobody else can get to it. Link Abrams does a good job of curling off of him, using that movement to get to the line. 2 big free throws here for Link Abrams, who's historically not the best free throw shooter. But let's see if he can knock a couple home here to take the lead.
Not terribly far away from the double-doubles like Abrams as he goes for the back on that one and misses the first. Can he tie it up at least?
Normally good for 1 out of 2, and he's had a great night with 9 points and 8 rebounds, inching towards that double-double range.
And that one will go off the back, and we've got a tie ball game with 1:29 left to go.
Well, early in the game, he was laughing about hitting the free throw off the backboard, but that time it looked like he meant to do it for sure.
Mickens finds Boucher. Boucher's hassled by Aaron Bailey-Noel. Everard Bartlett back to Boucher. In the corner goes Bilal Abdul. Abdul, a beautiful move. Oh, could not convert. Slink and Link gets it. Everard Bartlett almost takes it away, but man, there's bodies everywhere.
And Abdullah could not quite finish the layup there, but I'd give credit to Marcus Campbell there. When he's trying to finish over the big 7-footer, it's that much harder to do. And then Everard Bartlett playing the lane stops the break.
Aaron Bailey-Noel's in pieces as he's out there. Slink and Lick puts it up and in. Less than a minute to go. Taranaki up by 2.
Well, what a ball game we have tonight. closing in on 200 points between the two teams.
Wow. Bilal Abdallah squares up, puts it down, puts it in. That's the shot of the season for him. That may have just saved the Auckland Pirates season.
And that's a big shot. He missed the layup from the previous possession. This time gives a good shot fake, squares up. Marcus Campbell doesn't respect the shot. And he says, oh, you don't want to respect this? Oh, too bad, because it's nothing but net.
I want you to do it for Link, though. I want you to do it for Link. Listen, play 3. Marcus, you're up here. Marcus, listen, you got to listen. You're here. Yeah. We've got Archie here. Archie here. Link down here. Jackie, you're here. Now, listen. Archie, you're going through to that far corner. Jack, you're coming back around here, all the way around Link, and then you're going to re-screen for Link. Link, you're going to duck in this side. This side should be clear for that. Okay? You've got to get over there. Got it? Got that?
Let's go.
Using Jack Leisure as a bit of a decoy there. There's going to be a lot of attention paid to him defensively. That's the movement that they've used with some success here in the fourth quarter, him curling off that for the middle jumper. This time turning around, going right back to Link Abrams, who right now has the hot hand. He scored the last 3 points for the Mountaineers. Hit that last hook shot, and that's his range right in there. That'll lead right into that right-handed hook, and let's see if the play works out the way he has it drawn up.
Naki with it, Zane Meal was open for it. Decided against it, here they go. 17 on the shot clock. 34 seconds left in one of these teams' seasons. Jack Leisure puts it up for 3. Yes! He puts it up with 27 seconds left. Naki goes up by 2.
Well, not quite the way they drew it up, but effective nonetheless. Jack Leisure gets open for 3.
Abdallah thinks about another 3. They are going for the last shot of the game. They're either going to tie it or win it or lose. Luke Martin goes to penetrate. Abdallah with it. Penetrates, puts it up. No good. Marcus Campbell with the rebound.
Heartbreak city for the Pirates. Had the look. Abdullah made the great penetrating move around the big fella, Marcus Campbell. But it certainly isn't over yet. Tough move there. Looked like Marcus Campbell tried to foul him. Looked like Link Abrams might have fouled him as well. But the referees put the whistles away here in the 2-point ball game. He couldn't finish. But Marcus Campbell to the line now. He's 3 for 4 on the night. If he misses one, still a one-shot ball game. The Pirates only need the 3 to tie it up. If he makes them both, well, you might as well shut the fridge on this door, because this game would be over.
There we go. He's going to miss his second one, so we got to secure the ball. I want to get you going this way. Bilal, you're starting here. Okay, Brooke, you're there. Where's my 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4 else. Kevin Smith. Where's Kevin? Okay, you're in. Okay, you're rebounding here. Okay, we got to get it. We're sprinting there, sprinting there. All right, we got to get a shot. We're just pushing it. Okay, get the rebound. We got to get the rebound. Come on, now let's go.
And well, it just amazes me, Casey, with 5 seconds left to go in this game, Dylan Boucher's the first person to foul out. As both teams have had a lot of players in foul trouble here all game long, but there he is, Dill's the first one to foul out with just 5 seconds left here in regulation.
Yeah, not ideal timing to have Dylan Boucher foul out if you're a Pirate fan. But right now, they know they have to secure the rebound.
Big shots for an even bigger man right here, Marcus Campbell at the line.
And the clutch free throw for the first one, so now the Pirates can do no better than tying the basketball game. And only 5 seconds to go, no timeouts left.
The Pirate season rests on this, and that will go in. As Marcus Campbell has a little something to say. Luke Martin comes back the other way, launches a 3, off the mark, and there you have it. The Taranaki Mountaineers come into the ASB Stadium here and steal one off the Auckland Pirates. Pirates 92, Taranaki Mountaineers 96.
And these two teams have put on a show both times that they faced each other this season. And both times the Taranaki Mountaineers have ended up the stronger team on the winning side. Great game tonight from Marcus Campbell. 21 points and 13 rebounds. Even better down the stretch was Jack Leisure with 31 points, including some big threes. Quite a few weapons from the Pirates. Kevin Smith with 19 early. Bilal Abdullah came big late with 15 points. Dylan Boucher with that 16 you kept mentioning, but in the end, just not enough, as I just can't believe my eyes on that game tonight.
Unbelievable scenes here at the ASB Stadium. We're going to throw things down to Dennis Katsanos. Dennis, what you got, buddy?
Jack, you must be happy not only with your own performance, but the result tonight.
Yeah, it's good for us. We've been playing well for a while, but just hanging around and not been able to pull some wins out. So it's been nice. It was nice tonight to get a W.
Would it be fair to say Taranaki's season hasn't quite gone the way you wanted? You guys have got a lot more potential than the season's played out, eh?
Absolutely. It's been a little tough for us, but we've just been playing our butts off every game, and hoping we could get a better result. And it's nice to get a win every once in a while.
You're leading the competition on points. Any secret to your success? 31 tonight for you.
Well, I got a lot of good guys around me, and Marcus is such a huge presence inside that it's tough for teams to kind of guard that inside out. So we had a nice combination tonight.
You got a big game coming up against the Saints. How do you think you guys will gear up for that one?
It's going to take the same, try to take that same intensity and just play every possession as hard as we can. If whatever happens, happens.
Thanks very much, Jack, and good luck for that game.
Hey,
and the next one. You got 3 in 5 days.
Thanks a lot, man. Hi, Kelly.
Cheers.
Oh, Jack Leisure tossing out the shout-out.
Little shout-out action, nice.
He had the wispy beard, but he did not have a wispy game because he was scoring the basketball from everywhere, inside, outside. On the night, 13 for 26 from the floor, but that big 3 late, that was the dagger that sealed it.
All right, let's throw things back down to Dennis. Dennis, what do you got, buddy?
Kevin, I think with all due respect, your face is at all very disappointed with tonight's result.
Yeah, definitely disappointed because this game was pretty much our chance to go to the playoffs, and we definitely wanted to come out and, put in a good effort, but we came up short tonight.
When Bilal hit that 3 right at the end, did you think, okay, this is it, we can seal the deal here?
Yeah, certainly. It definitely gave us some hope, and we started believing, but, as you know, it's not over until the horn sounds, and, unfortunately, we came up short.
Kevin, you've had a good couple of weeks. Not what's changed, but last week very, very good down south for you, and also tonight you seem to be, you found your shooting boots, so to speak.
Yeah, it's just a matter of just staying positive and, staying with myself and believing in myself and, having my confidence up. It's been a challenging season, but I just want to make sure I finish off strong and help the boys the best way I can.
We've got the last game of the regular season next week. You're up against the Saints. Would you like to possibly cause a bit of an upset against the league leaders?
Yeah, we definitely want to. Obviously we can't make the playoffs, but, if we could get a win on one of the top teams at the end of the season, that'd be good for us.
Good luck. See you next Wednesday.
Thank you.
Cheers, thanks, Kevin.
Well, here you go. Kevin Smith, 19 points, fantastic game from him. He just seemed to be out jumping everybody here tonight, putting forth the effort in which Kenny Stone has been asking of his Pirates all season long. Fantastic scenes here from the ASB Stadium. Once again, midweek, this place was packed out. Great scenes. If you're anywhere near the ASB, any of your local basketball stadiums, go down and check them out. Let's throw back down to Dennis. Dennis.
Marcus, a double-double for you and the win for Taranaki. You must be happy with the way things played out this evening.
I'm more excited about the win. Numbers don't mean nothing if you lose. Just trying to get wins right now.
I've got to ask you, when you pointed at the camera while you were talking with the referee, when allegedly you encroached in there, what were you saying to the ref?
I was just trying to make sure they seen it on TV. I mean, it looked kind of suspect on the court. I wanted to see if everybody at home seen it.
The boys have been hassling you a little bit that you know where every camera is in the stadium. Would that be fair?
Yeah, it is. It's very true.
Now, how are you feeling? Can you repeat this performance and possibly step it up a gear for a team like the Saints in a couple of days?
We're more focused on playing defense right now. Our next game is our next game. We're just more focusing on the little things like playing defense and rebounding, and then we can live with what happens at the end of the game.
Well, thank you very much, and good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marcus.
Well, big bad Marcus Campbell did it all here tonight, and he is a rebounding juggernaut. He did step in the lane a few times early, though. He's checking it out on the camera as well. But in any event, we definitely saw why Marcus Campbell is number 5 at the player power ranking. Here are your statistics, and as you see, we've got rebounds, 27 to 48, but those offensive rebounds, 24 to 9. That pretty much sealed the deal for the Pirates, I would have to say, on the offensive glass. But again, it's very tough to see that the Taranaki Mountaineers have such a record that they do, because they are a quality team. They seem to shuffle their players in and out. Everybody gets equal time, and it was just good to see Jack Leisure, the league's leading scorer, right here in the flesh. We're going to throw things back down to Dennis. Dennis!
Dan, thank you very much. Nice commentary call tonight with you and Casey. I'm a little bit sad. Next Wednesday's our last game of the regular season. It is a huge, huge game. The Auckland Pirates up against the Wellington Saints. Yes, hopefully our first chance to see Steve Adams. We also get to see Casey Frank on the court. Casey doing his thing. So we are joined by Paul Hennan in commentary next week. Tonight, though, wasn't to be for the Pirates. Their season is over, apart from, as we heard Kevin Smith mention, causing a big upset against the league-leading Wellington Saints. Tonight, they belong to Taranaki, who have the slimmest of chances of making the playoffs. So some of the results go their way. They were victors 96 to 92 over the Auckland Pirates here at the ASB Stadium in Auckland.